watching a master.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back in this room, which I haven't been in, and like, oh, you guys keep on saying in the comments every fucking video is like a house tour because I'm in a different room every single time. But we're back to here. The reason why I haven't been recording in here is because this place was a fucking mess. Like, I'll show you a TikTok I made like a while back. It looked like that before I cleaned it, except much worse. Like, I really do be putting shit off. All of my clothes that are in those dressers, they were all on my floor. There was a fucking mountain of like Kyler shit like up to here. So from today, the day I'm recording this, I go back to school in 9 days. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are going back soon, if not in like September. So that is pretty soon. It's coming right around the corner. And I wanted to do another school-related video called Unpopular Opinions About School. Okay, I'm sorry, the guy said that this card would be better for like recording videos than the card I had before. It was more for like pictures, so I wanted to see how much it could like keep up with my movement. And I think it's doing pretty well, but I can't see because the thing's like this big, so it could be as blurry as fuck right now and out of focus, and I wouldn't even know it until after this video, which used to happen to me all the time. It would always be like completely blurry the whole video, and I would be like because then I'd have to record it again. So don't forget to follow me on all social media. Links to everything are down below. My username to everything is @KylerChris, so make sure for whatever social media you follow me on, you always turn on my notifications because I post at random ass times, and I'm really active with comments now. I'm like really trying to answer every single comment I get on everything, or at least like the comment. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn my notifications on. Okay, now I'll shut up and let's go ahead and get on to the video. Okay, so I saw another video. I'll admit I saw another video that was talking about unpopular opinions from school, and I'm stealing 2 of their unpopular opinions because I believe that, but most of these are original. But I'm gonna go ahead and go on with the stolen ones first because they're definitely like one of the more important ones. Okay, so the first one is, like, if someone wants to look good in school, like, you know how like there's those girls that are like, I don't even try for school, I just wear like mascara and like yeah, and I just like wear a big baggy hoodie and like my hair's always in a messy bun and I'm just like so quirky and like I drink Dunkin' before school. Like, shut up, it doesn't matter. Like, if someone wants to look good for school, like someone wants to wear makeup, if someone wants to dress up, if someone doesn't want to look like a Walmartian, it's really not a big deal. Like, you're just there to learn. Like, just like what the other girl said, you're just there to learn. How someone else looks does not affect you or how you learn. So it doesn't really matter how someone else dresses. And like, I just feel like it's annoying when I always hear people do this. And also, if you do want to look like that, it doesn't matter how you look in school. You're just there to learn. There's literally no other purpose there than to learn and get good grades. So like, honestly, if you want to go there looking like a slob and that helps you best, good for you. If you don't, also good for you. You both should just shut up. Like, it doesn't matter how someone dresses for school. Okay, and then the other one that was kind of stolen was AP classes. So listen, if you take AP classes, good for you. No one else cares. Like, don't like shove it in people's faces. You're not special for taking AP classes. You're not super smart. You're not an intellectual because you take AP classes. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. Like, most people that think they can't deal with an AP class, you probably could take it. Like, sure, they're hard, much harder than a regular class, but it's nothing that you can't do. Like, just like with a little more work, anyone can do it. It's not a big deal. But I feel like the cons outweigh the pros with taking them. So I personally never took an AP class. I've taken honors classes, which honestly weren't even any harder than the regular class. But like, I know AP classes have to type up like fucking big ass exams and like in short amount of time sometimes, and like have to read a lot. Like, it depends on what AP class you're in. But like, just don't think you're special just because you're in them. And let me elaborate on how they could be a scam sometimes. So the main purposes of taking them is so that you can get like college level learning experience while in high school, and also to possibly get credits knocked off of your college so you don't have to like take that class there, or like it'll save you money or something like that. But like, most of the time, at least nowadays, not in like the 50s whenever it first was created, most of the time you're literally not going to get credits for college. So that's like one thing that's like really like, why even try? And also like really makes your learning experience miserable. You're going to hate it. There's no way you're going to enjoy an AP class unless it's like an easier AP class. So you're going to hate it. So it's going to ruin your learning experience in that subject more than it would if you didn't take it in like the regular level. Let's say you like to learn science and you're like really passionate about science, so you're like, okay, let's take an AP class in science. Well, that AP class is going to destroy your opinion of science. You're going to be like, fuck science. And judging on the person and judging on the subject, a lot of college students end up saying that like their AP classes in high school were like much harder than they would have been in college. And that could be definitely true, as you have to write like really big essays and like a lot of stupid stuff. So like, is it really worth it to take like a really hard class that you might not even get credits in, that would ruin your learning experience for the subject that I'm assuming you would like enough to take an AP class in it? Is it worth to risk not getting credits, like worth losing like a whole year of your life, spending all day after school, like 2 hours a day, like doing all that extra work for nothing? It just seems stupid to me. Okay, so now let's go to the original opinions that I have made up myself. Okay, so this one is probably more of a popular opinion than an unpopular opinion, but I'm sure that like there's some people that are like would disagree with this. So if your school has an app where you can anonymously tell on someone, don't use it unless you need to. Like, unless it's for like, the only exceptions are like a school shooting or like someone's gonna get jumped. If it's none of those two, don't use an app to tell on someone. If you're going to tell on someone, at least have the balls to tell the teacher yourself. If someone's hitting a jewel in a bathroom or a dab pen or like doing something that you don't approve of, it doesn't matter. How is that affecting your learning experience? It's not. So why do you gotta tell on someone for something like that? Especially if it's for like a dress code violation. Holy shit. Like whenever I heard people get in trouble because people are like, so-and-so's wearing a spaghetti strap top, like why are you telling on someone anonymously? Like I want to go back to when my school didn't have Safe to Say. Whenever I go back this year, it's gonna be the first year that they actually have it. I'm not gonna be able to bring shit into that school because everyone is a fucking snitch and they're white, so they will do anything. Okay, so this one is definitely unpopular because everyone wants to be cool, but I don't give a fuck. If you sass your teacher or you're like a class clown, now this goes to an extent. You can be funny in class, that doesn't matter. Like, as long as you're not being like disruptive and like constantly doing something annoying, like if you're just obnoxious in class, obnoxious to your teachers, it's not funny. This isn't elementary school anymore. Like, this is high school. These are upper grades. Why are you still being like a 4-year-old? Like, it's not cool. It's not funny. Like, sure, it might be funny for like 4 seconds, but once you keep on doing it, no one cares anymore. You're literally just annoying at this point. So stop trying to be funny. Like, find another way. Maybe that'll work. I literally can't stand a fucking dumbass that like wants to like sass back the teacher and like they're like, okay, here's a paper, do it in class, and they're like, no, I'm not gonna do a paper, I don't give a fuck you, mister, like I don't care. Like, you're not funny, you're not cool, no one's applauding you, just stop it. Like, seriously, it's literally not funny. Like, this is how serious I am. Unless it's like a specific teacher. I can understand under certain circumstances that there's a teacher that you guys just hate. Like, I remember my biology teacher, okay, we all sassed that bitch off, but like, she deserved it. It's one thing if you are like a bitch teacher, but it's two things if you're a bitch and you don't know how to teach. So whenever you have like one of those teachers, yeah, feel free, make their life miserable. Another unpopular opinion is just because you get good grades doesn't make you smart. Don't feel entitled, don't feel smart, don't use that in comebacks either. Like, oh, I'm not stupid, I get good grades. Okay, congratulations. Do you know how to put gas in your car? Like, do you even know how to do that? Like, sure, you can get an A on your fucking honors history thing. Like, congratulations, you know how the Emperor of Rome, like, did something like this. But can you fucking put gas in a car? Can you put gas in a car? Can you, like, even build a fucking desk, like, for your house? Like, do you know how to do any of that? That, like, we need to focus on more important stuff. Because once you're out of school, unless you're gonna be a fucking, like, museum host or whatever you call those things, no one's gonna care about that Roman Empire shit. History is my favorite subject, so I'm not coming for history people. I'm just saying, like, just because you get good grades doesn't mean you're smart. It just means you're able to take tests and that's it. Or maybe you just do your homework if that's the class. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you want to go to college, but like, you're not smart just because your grades are good. My grades myself are actually very good, and I don't go throwing that in people's faces unless they want to like do that and they're like, I bet your grades suck. I'm like, oh really, bitch? Do you want to see my report? Another unpopular opinion. This one's probably actually popular, but schools need to actually, it's not that popular because I tweeted this before and like everyone was like, I'm offended. There's a lot of classes that are very useless, especially in high school. Like, I feel like once we're out of 6th grade, classes stop mattering. Like, every information I've learned after 6th grade, I'm just like, okay, I can learn this information, but I'm gonna forget it the year after because it doesn't matter. This isn't gonna help me in any way. Like, I remember I said like something about how math should stop being taught at like pre-algebra, because after pre-algebra, that's whenever these equations start coming in and all this stuff, and like, unless you're going to be an accountant or something, it literally doesn't matter. That's 0.1% of the students there. Like, it should be optional to take those higher math classes. Like, you shouldn't have to take that if you are not going to use it in your future, and you know for sure you don't like math like that. And I said something like that about science too, because I used to love science. It was my favorite subject until I got to high school, and then science actually became a second math class. Like, why do we need to learn all that stuff? Biology, I can understand. That's like the last notable science class we needed to know. Like chemistry, like come on. Physics, come on. The only thing I learned from physics is that if you're in constant motion, it'll feel like you're like, I don't know. It just is stupid. Everything I learned was fucking stupid. I didn't learn none of that shit. I don't remember a damn thing. It was just stupid, and it felt like a waste of time, and it felt like a class that I had to force myself through, and it was hard to do. It's hard to force yourself to take a class that you don't want to be in. And then someone said something about being a doctor, like, well, I want to be a doctor, so it's important we take these classes in high school. Well, when you're a doctor, you don't need to know all these fucking math equations. Half the stuff when you're a doctor, it's like much easier once you're there. Like they have diagrams to look off of. Oh, I broke my arm. Okay, 4 times 4 is 16. The square root of 16 is 4. Okay, so here's how we're gonna fix your arm. Like, no, you don't need to know that shit. I just think some classes are so pointless, and like even in college too, like I just don't understand why we have to learn stuff that we're not going to use. Everyone says that, dead ass, why do we have to learn that? Whenever our parents were in school, like the highest math they would take is algebra 1. Why isn't that still the same thing? Like even algebra 1's kind of stupid, but like we should not advance past that. Like once I got to algebra 2, that's a whole different ballgame of makes no sense, fucking bullshit. I remember my algebra 2 teacher was like, I wish I could go back to teaching geometry because it's so annoying having to use up all of my pens on marking everyone's answers wrong. And I'm like, yeah, I bet you should just fucking quit. Okay, this one is definitely unpopular because people do be thinking they're better than you because of this shit. Just because you don't drink or smoke or juul or anything, that doesn't make you a better person. You're not going anywhere further than anyone else. Congrats, good for you. It doesn't matter if you do or don't. Like that doesn't affect your grades. I know people that go to school high, take edibles in school, they're high the whole day, and their grades are fantastic, and that's all you need to do in school is just get good grades. You're not better than someone just because you don't drink or smoke. And considering you're probably eventually going to do it in college, like I don't see why some people just like think they're so good and like they're like, yeah, I'm just like I just shop at Aeropostale. You're not better than anyone, like calm down. If anything, you're just living a boring life. I'm not judging you if you don't Duke. I mean, in reality, you probably shouldn't. Don't shove it down people's throats. No one cares that you're the small minority of high school students that want to hate their lives. It's not our fault. Alright, this next one, literally all dress codes are fucking stupid. This one I'm glad it's not at my school, but like the fact that it happens for a lot of schools was like really surprising to me. Apparently a lot of schools can't wear hoodies to school. Why? Because it's suspicious to wear a hoodie to school? What is so suspicious? Like, I'm just gonna hide my dye pen in my hoodie? Like, no, it's in my fucking pockets, in my pants. Do you want to ban pants too? Because I'll show up in my underwear and put it there. I don't understand. Like, the hoodie thing, that thing just blows my mind. The girls wearing short shorts, that also blows my mind. Considering, like, if you go to a store, the only place that's gonna sell shorts that are, like, fingertip length is maybe Justice, and, like, if not, they're capris. They're not even shorts. Like, I don't see why they care so much about that. I've never, like, looked at someone's shorts and I'm like, damn, those are so short. Like, unless your ass is hanging out, I guess that could be a bit of a problem, but, like, it's not your fault, like, someone's looking at it. Like, if you want to wear it, fucking wear it. The whole, like, tank top thing, like, you can't wear tank tops. Why? Because armpit hair is distracting? Because armpits are distracting? Like, because someone's getting turned on by shoulders? Are you fucking kidding me? No, this isn't the 1940s. Come on, like, we need to, like, update our rules. At my school, you can't have holes in jeans. Or like tears in your shirt or like anything, even if you have something under there. So like, let's say I have a ripped pair of jeans on and a pair of leggings underneath, you can't see any of my skin. You're going to the nurse's office and you're changing. Like, why? What is so distracting about holes? Like, it just blows my mind. None of these dress codes make fucking sense. Another thing is, teachers should not be allowed in student restrooms. Teachers literally have faculty restrooms. Use them. Why are you going to the fucking kids' restroom? Like, I don't even care, like, about them, like, catching people drooling or, like, smoking or whatever you're fucking doing in the bathroom. I personally, like, if I go in a bathroom and I see a teacher there, I can't pee. I'm pee shy. I'm especially around a fucking, like, old-ass person. Like, old people just scare me. Like, why are you in the bathroom? Just go to the faculty restroom. Like, it just makes me feel uncomfortable. Especially when it's a principal in the bathroom. Like, I walk in and I'm like, see ya, and I walk right back out. I'm not staying in there with you in there. Fuck no. I remember one time a principal followed me to the bathroom. There's like a bathroom right in front of the principal's office, like across from it, and I walked in there, and the one fucking principal walked in with me, and I'm like, okay, what, are you fucking spying on me? Like, do you want to see my dick? Like, I'll whip it out. Do you want to see it? Like, is that what you're in here for? Like, go to your faculty restroom in your fucking office. Another unpopular opinion is quit hating on freshmen. Jesus Christ, this has been a thing since like the beginning of time, I know, but it's like seriously so stupid and annoying. Everyone's like, oh, freshmen are so annoying. They're literally no different than you, especially sophomores. When sophomores say they hate freshmen, I just want to choke you. You're literally still a freshman in my eyes. It doesn't matter. It was you a year ago. There's not that much growth. I mean, I understand freshmen sometimes get like really fucked up at parties and end up throwing up and destroying some stuff, but that's not all of them. Some of them figured that out in 8th grade. I don't see why we gotta judge freshmen right from the get-go. Oh, we hate them. Let's fucking make their lives miserable. Let's just I hate freshmen. Just chill out. Chill out. My next unpopular opinion is private schools are literally no better than public schools. If you're gonna put your kid in a private school thinking, oh, this will keep them away from drugs, oh honey, you're making a bad mistake, because anytime I've seen someone buy like, I don't know, Xanax or something like really extreme that people don't really do in public schools, they're buying it from someone in a private school. Like your Catholic schools, your private schools, your fucking schools with 10 people, that's where the crack is. If you want your kid to do crack, put them in a private school, because if you're gonna make your kid wear a fucking uniform to school and like, yeah, you're just asking your kid to do crack. Like, honestly, that's your fault. And then the last thing is, schools need to stay the fuck off social media. Now, not all schools have updated that and like been on social media, but in my school there's like a Twitter for like the football team, the basketball team, like all that different shit. Like there's all kinds of different like Twitters and Instagrams for my school now. I just don't want them on there because I'm gonna block you first of all, but like I don't know who's running it. Like the students may run it, faculty has access to it. Your faculty can literally be stalking you. Like they can literally stalk you, and I don't feel comfortable with faculty looking at what I'm doing on social media, because what I'm doing on social media has no fucking coordination to what I'm doing in school. So like, mind your fucking business, stay off social media, don't follow me, I'm blocking you, see ya. Alright guys, hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment down below if you have any other unpopular opinions you want to mention that I could have mentioned. Just go ahead and let me know down below. Don't forget to subscribe and turn my notifications on, and don't forget to follow me on all social media. Links to everything are down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.